Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Braxton Ashcraft. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
In the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Mookie Betts.
1-0.
In the dirt. And that one fouled off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. And Mookie takes. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Pham going back. Long gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 15 on the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a ground ball. Triolo fires over to first, and they get the out on Smith. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Freddie Freeman, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Cruz going back. And that ball is out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Alex Call in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
High fly ball out to center field. Cruz. And makes the grab. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. Now a chance for Andy Pajes.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That's out to center field. Cruz under it. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and today's starting pitcher, number 80. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Now here is Jared Triolo. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him. And there's 1 down. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
1 out, base is empty. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a curve is down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Brian Reynolds stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Fought off foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That one missed.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Tommy Pham in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Now the 0-1. Out to center, Pajes. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at PNC Park, 2nd inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland. Ashcraft back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah, big big swing and a miss. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. There's a strike. Slider for a strike. Slice to right. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Conforto batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And the righty deals. Hit in the air, left field. Pham makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And there's the strike. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. In plenty of time to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And that drops in for a strike.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Next offering way off the plate. And that one missing low. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
One down, base is empty. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the third baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And there's the strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No
What
ball,
about him
2
playing
strikes.
another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Mookie Betts.
Ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And the slider just misses. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. The 1-0. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's inside.
That's off the plate.
Check swing, called strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
First and second, no outs. And here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Ball 1 there.
Inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
One to 0 to Freddie Freeman. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Here's a 2-0. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. His 19th home run of the year. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Braxton Ashcraft will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Paul Skeens.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. That's a big number on the scoreboard. 7 runs already. They've been successful offensively because they're doing the little things right from at bat to at bat, and it's been pretty rewarding for them.
And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one is inside, ball 1. And now it's even up.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a pop-up. Gonzalez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Now the left fielder, Alex Call. And it's fouled away. Still only one out here in the inning. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. That one in triple digits.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. McCutchen makes the play, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jared Triolo. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Freeland calls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Fastball for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. And misses inside. And it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Reynolds takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one off the mark. 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside. And that one ripped into right. And foul ball. Lobber to right field, way back, gone. And they're chipping away. It's 7-3.
In a 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Tommy Pham. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back after this on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland.
A little bit low.
Nope,
1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just off the inside edge. And that's off the outside edge. And now 3-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next offering is fouled back. And that one popped in the air, left field. Cruz sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That's outside. And a full count now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Michael Conforto. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And ball 1. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pham ranging back. He makes the grab, and that is that. One left for L.A., but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Back here at PNC Park, bottom 4. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Andrew McCutchen.
And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Hit in the air, center field. Pajes under it. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And that hits the bag. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
One down. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. Walked his first time. Swinging a foul out of play.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Strike two.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Nope, that's inside.
Next pitch way upstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Gonzalez rounds second, heads for third. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive. Hernandez snags it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 7-4.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here's the third baseman. Caught looking his first time up. Outside corner, there's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 78 getting loose as well. Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check on the runner. The throw is wild and it gets away. The tag and they get him.
That's an out.
So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Buccos 4. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Will Smith. Skeens back to work. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
No, that's
Next
down.
offering misses, and 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Cruz settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Freddie Freeman at the plate. He homered earlier. He must think this is the World Series or something.
And I still can't believe what he did to the Yankees.
He became the first player ever to homer in each of the first 4 games of a World Series. Not
1
even
ball, 1
close
strike.
there. 1-1. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a ball. And that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They hold a 7-4 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's going to be number 17. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
There's a strike. On the ground to third. Hernandez over to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Jared Triolo. 0 for 2 in this one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And a superb diving catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Two outs, base is empty. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Way high with that one. And that's ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
1-1.
The Dodgers leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Into the bushes and gone. And they close the gap. It's 7-5.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Brian Reynolds here. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Number 80 done for the night. Got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break. Shohei Ohtani into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. He's already homered here in this one. Ohtani checks the runner. Reynolds back on a dive. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's outside. Reynolds off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Bubba Chandler.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. And first offering is fouled off. Chandler, 22 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. High in the air, out to right. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Colin Holderman getting ready to go. Majinski, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The next offering misses. And the count now 2-0. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That one lifted to left. Pham settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Freeland stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
one is absolutely belted. McCutchen going back. And it hits the fence. Round second, digging for third. The relay, he is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So close to driving that thing out of here down the line and right. Just a little more behind it, and he's circling the bases right now. Still, though, put a really nice swing on it.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Kike Hernandez at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two outs. That one the other way. And foul ball. And that one upstairs. That clips the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Michael Conforto. That one pushed to the left and foul. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mouth. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 8-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Kutch to the dish. That one's in there. 0-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Kopech looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates also throwing. That one found hard the other way. And the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a slider misses down and away.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Here's a 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Cruz lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. And that's long gone. Almost out of the stadium. Home run number 20 on the year. And they inch closer. It's 8-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. 3rd home run of the season. It's 8-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 down, bases empty. Now the 3rd baseman, and that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Tapped softly on the ground. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-7. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball 1 there.
No strike.
Turns and fires to Betts. To 3rd. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting,
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Upstairs.
You get to this part of the order, Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That's in there. It's 2-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. So they go quietly there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Pirates 7.
Now pitching the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michael Kopech.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Jared Triolo. 0 for 3 in this one. That one in triple digits.
Hey, 2. No ball, 2 strikes.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Horwitz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one missed.
Hey.
Outside, 3-1. Brian Reynolds in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Kopech deals. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now the DH, Brian Reynolds. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 down, nobody on. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Pirates 7. here in Pittsburgh. We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Holderman back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now at the plate, Alex Call puts a bunt down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Into center. It gets down, a base hit. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So up next, Alex Freeland.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
No outs, runners at first and second. Right down to shoot, and the count is 0-2. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Carmen Majinski up and throwing. Moretta getting cranked up as well.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. And they lead by 3.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Colin Holderman won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now
Carmen Majinski gets the ball now.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the third baseman, Enrique Hernandez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Foul ball there. Up and in, 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. This one in the air right field, and it falls. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 4 with a double. In there at the knees. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 1-2 stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
0-1.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Fouled off. He was late. The Dodgers threatening. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Moving under it. They got it for out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Will Smith digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. Freeland on third. Hernandez on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Triolo. And that is that. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Pirates 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Tommy Pham. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Meanwhile,
Ball 1, no
activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that one is inside. In the air to left down the line. And there's one down.
Up next for the Pirates. Right.
Here's McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch misses. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Nick Gonzalez. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. That one pushed foul. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And it's strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Off the mark there. Full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 78.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him. Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
So, man aboard, O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And that is out of play. That one fouled off. Struck him out looking. Pirates leave one. The deficit holds at 11-7. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 47. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 47.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
This one in the air. Under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Dodgers. Right fielder,
Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's the strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Johan Ramirez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Sisk, the lefty, warming up as well. Here's 0-1. Hard hit left side. And Hernandez is out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So 2 down now, and here is Alex Call. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses. Ball 3. Andy Pajes waits on deck. On the ground to third. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Pirates 7. Close,
Nope,
but call the ball. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a foul ball. begin swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Number 17, the next to hit, takes outside. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
And a strike in there. The Dodgers leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
1 ball.
In the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball.
The count's full.
The Pirates down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 78 is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Blake Trinan.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 11-8.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. Center field. Pajes in position. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Now it's going to be Tommy Pham.
Well, Boog, got to find ways to keep this inning alive. They're in striking distance. Can't give up now.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Treinen, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. And that's downstairs and outside. And that is in for a strike. 2-1 now. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Check swing called strike. 2-2 now. This could end it. The tying run at the plate. And that is downstairs. 3-2 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Got to say, this was a wild and crazy game. I'm exhausted, man. 20 runs total, but it still ended up being a close game. So many twists and turns. There's a lot to unpack from this one.
11-9 the final. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.